It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. After this game, the Rockets head back out on the road. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season. Last year, they won the conference finals going 6 games. A terrific battle.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Klay Thompson is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Bogut in at the 5.
Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the second spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6 going into the final games.
And that one's good.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Down low, Ariza. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ariza's got 5.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Now here's Beverly. Harden has a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Curry against Harden. Fires for 3. They get it again. Barnes kicks to Bogut. Fires from deep. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. He's got 7.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Ariza. Sinks the 15-footer. Ariza's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustment.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the 3. It's a pretty valuable commodity for him. Now, here is Harden. Andrew Bogut unable to get his shot to go. Ariza no luck.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Beverly dishes to Beasley. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
You know, you talk about Trevor Ariza last season. I mean, his field goal percentage dipped to 40. Mostly because he only took 3s or so it appeared. It's hard to be efficient if you're only shooting 3s.
So for the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and Montiunas subbed in for Michael Beasley. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now here's Beverly. Dishes to Harden. Brewer with the ball. Clock at 6. Here's Beverly. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And guys, when you think about Trevor Ariza, he was signed by Houston last year to play defense. And did he deliver on that end? He was usually matched up against the opponent.
How to
Yo, Green, look what happened when the game got sloppy. Introducing the Lone Ranger and Key
10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps, racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree to see.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like playing a video game. You know what I mean?
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. I'm ready. And now it's time for me to show everybody I belong. Do my best to represent Harlem.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At point guard, Jose Calderon. At the other guard position, Aaron Aflalo. At center, Robin Lopez. At power forward, Kristaps Porzingis. At the other forward position, Carmelo Anthony. The head coach of the visiting team is Kurt Rambis. Point guard, at 6'6" number 5, Michael Carter-Williams. Starting at power forward, standing 6'8", number 12, Jabari Parker. Manning the middle, standing 6'11", number 15, Greg Monroe. At the other guard position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 22, Chris Middleton. A 6'4" from Greece, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of your home team is Jason Kidd. Once again, your Milwaukee Bucks.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. You can feel the energy here in the BMO Harris Bradley Center. The Bucks looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. First official NBA appearance from Freak.
Yeah, and whether he has friends and family in the crowd tonight or watching at home, I know a lot of people are proud of this young man. He's worked so hard to achieve this goal.
Yeah, and the future's bright for him, Greg. Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
Well, the Bucks shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Well, with Freak, Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after. Here for Milwaukee. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robin Lopez is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Porzingis comes in for Williams. Anthony's checked in for Thomas. And it's a Flalo in for Jose Calderon. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Robin Lopez. Aflalo is out there with Tony Roten. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the 4 spot. And mark that bucket down, folks. That's the first career basket from Freak.
You know, maybe not the prettiest bucket he'll ever score, but it'll always be the first one.
And the first will make it the prettiest one. Well, no matter how he got it, just a fantastic moment in this young man's career and his basketball life.
Here's Lopez. Sinks that one from the post. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night.
And Robin Lopez, a guy never shy about doing the grunt work. But his offense, I believe, really underrated. Just a solid finisher at the rim. Also a great offensive rebound.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Roten with it. The kick out to Aflalo. Takes the 3. And the basket good.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go. If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him. He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Middleton the pass to Freak. It's Monroe, high post. And that one's good. Monroe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Roten. Guarded close. Pass to Porzingis. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. Porzingis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. 7 points for Freak.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Roten. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Monroe. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Freak's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Milwaukee.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Porzingis. Rebound by Monroe. Bucks leading by 4.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and it had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
51 seconds left here in the second. Here's Lopez, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a
broke this kid, right? It's broke.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center.
Come on, Brad.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. I'll say this for us, though. Our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. Coming in, we knew this team wasn't going to roll over for us. If we're going to put them away, we got to execute. Let's bear down and finish what we started.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better be making some.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested. And so the Bucks take the win. They had to.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Carter-Williams.
He really sparked them with his defense tonight. He was so active out there, both in the open court and in the half-court situations. If there were any careless passes, he took them and picked them off.
Well, his rebounding was a story for me tonight, guys. He couldn't have been.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again.
DJ Khaled.
Coming home, New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in the NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
one of the oldest bridges in the United States, the Brooklyn Bridge. The Nets play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you tonight, live from Brooklyn, New York. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to Toronto. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard, probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space for themselves under the glass. And guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Monroe is out there with Parker, and it's Carter Williams in at the one. Shots good from Young.
And they get the first bucket.
73 over.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Miles Plumlee comes in for Jabari Parker. Jared Bayless is checked in for Chris Middleton. And Freak subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Here's Sloan. Out to the right wing. Bogdanovich passes to Kilpatrick. 5 to shoot. Young against Plumlee. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 6 points here for Thaddeus Young. Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to go from Greg being the worst in the league to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what they accomplished. And they had a tough matchup in the first round with the playoff season Bulls, however. Things didn't go well, but they did get some valuable experience from that effort.
Brooklyn making some changes. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Young. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Donald Sloan. Here's Sims. He's guarded by Plumlee. They set the pick. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Robinson kicks to Jack. Shot clock at 6. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Jack's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, as you said, guys, I mean, the Bucks struggled early in their series against the Bulls, but they got the momentum and forced a game 6, but then were blown out at home to end the series. Ended up losing by 54. That's right, 54. Wow.
And here is Jack following the three-pointer by Freak. Launches a 3. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Freak. Puts up a 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Inside, there's a screen by Robinson. Kilpatrick passes to Robinson. Here's Kilpatrick, defended by Henson. No good with the triple.
And as you said, the Bucks lost on their home floor. One thing about that series is the Bucks introduced their new logo. They gave away free playoff tickets to anyone that turned in their old red gear. Not a bad deal in my book.
Here's Jack following the bucket by the Bucks. 46 seconds left in the first. It's blocked. And good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points. Robinson's got his first 2 points. Bucks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Now here's Freak, defended by Jack. Freak kicks to Plumlee. Bucks passing it around. Freak, and he jams it with authority.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
A floater, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Moves back up. Can't get the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one.
And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he's still.
Defensively, offensively, I think I'm better offensively than people give me credit for, and I'm stronger than I look. And that's something that I'm trying to prove this year, as I've been proving the last 3 or 4. So it's going to be fun.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but up here for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 7 on the court for the Bucks. Freak in at point guard. Miles Plumlee out there with John Henson. Then it's Jared Bayless, and it's Ande DeCumbo in at the 3 slot.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Outside Jack. Fires it up. Bayless grabs the board. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
And guys, looking at Jarrett Jack, one word comes to mind: professional. I mean, he's as solid as they come. Tough, capable, experienced, and he proved it all again last season.
Talking about Jarrett Jack, he is especially dangerous at the end of the game. Not only does he make great decisions, Clark, he was a top 10 free throw shooter last season.
Yeah, experienced, tough-minded ball handlers and shot makers are always valuable, especially when it's winning time.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Some good numbers in this one for Freak. He has 9 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
And it's the Bucks on the break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Bayless. How he did last season. He put up about 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here is Jack. Not a lot of room. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In the 3rd spot, the Bucks.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
And Jack drops them both.
You know, the Nets really kind of drifted along for the first part of last season, treaded water, but after the All-Star break, they stepped on the gas, put themselves right back in the playoff picture.
There's the triple. And it's Freak missing. Brooklyn leading by 3. Left side Jack. It's stolen. Ball's knocked loose. Hollis Jefferson passes to Jack to the inside. And there's the 3-second violation. Chris Middleton's checked in for Freak.
Into the lineup for the Bucks.
And that'll do it for the... Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in school. Bogdanovich is checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Milwaukee also making some changes. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Chris Middleton. And Freak subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's Donald Sloan. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. High post Lopez. Pass to Kilpatrick. Kicks it to Sloan with a lead. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Grizzlies.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Out to the wing. Here's Kilpatrick, covered by Parker. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Sloan.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Mayo dishing to Antetokounmpo. Freak kicks to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And it's Freak missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And again, the Bucks miss.
And Brook Lopez, guys, started the season as the starting center for the Nets last year, but it didn't end up that way.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Jarrett Jack is checked. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Freak is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Monroe in at the 5. Down low. Jack inside the line. The shot will not go. Nice D from Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
So it's Milwaukee picking up.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shaq, your thoughts?
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight, big time. They needed this sort of performance from him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
What a life, eh, Freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad mini.
Tell you about Vic. He has his bad rap. It's not, and I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually, we have love for each other. We're brothers. blood couldn't make us any closer at all. I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You could see even Cece, you know, has issues with him, but he still loves her. He still loves her.
Super. Huge.
Any day could be your last in the jungle. On the humble tumble, the corners is the hot spot full of mad criminals who don't care. Guzzling, we all stare at the out of towners. They better break north before we get and take their face off. The streets is filled with undercovers, chasing brothers. The D's on the roof trying to watch us and knock us. Coppers even come through in helicopters. I drink a little, spark and hold a. The fronters wanna be ill, the spot runners, thinking it can't happen till I trap them. Won't even run about guards, I don't believe in none of that. Your facts are backwards. Nas is a rebel of the street corner, pulling it out the dresser. Police got me under pressure. Nas, I'm not your legal type of fella. Drinking, street dweller who's always on the corner. Bless when I dress is never nothing less than guess. Kobe walking with a bop and my hat turned back. Love committing sins and my friends sell raps with a to keep it under my tongue. The school dropout, never like from day one, cause life ain't but stress, fake crab stunts. So I guzzle my while pulling on mad. The type who be in your elevator. Somehow the rap game reminds me of the game. Used to sport valleys and gazelles with black frames. Now I'm into fat chains. Fly new chicks and new kicks. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no brake light, crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. They Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how it feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you're trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got what it takes to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here ballin', it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work. When that top jump back, before I call off vert. Before I hit my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off merch. Woo! Let an animal loose, a separation off and as I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you're trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Get rich. I don't think you want. Get rich. Like we always do at this time. Could be cold, blowing your mind. Hey dummy, this no accident, all of this was designed. Took my time, you could crack from behind. Then I opened up your blinds, rise and shine. Cold world, same, used to drive around with your girl. In my mama's Civic, now I'm out here trying to get it. I ain't like you, boy, I spit it how I live it. So when you see me in the streets, man, I ain't got a mimic. Cause I ain't got an image to uphold. This real talk, I ain't got a gimmick, I just flow. The boy that set fire to the booth. In a game full of liars, it turns out that I'm the truth. Some say that rap's alive, it turns out that I'm the proof. Cause the ones y'all thought would say that they can't even tie my boots. The ones y'all thought can hang with me can't even let these words be my I don't rhyme my fuck, I'll wait. I pray to the Lord. My soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take. Lord, I've been dreaming about the paper. Get rich before I see my life tape. I hope my mama get to see Jamaica before she meet her maker. I hope we're never good enough to ever be a Laker. But these words I recall got me ballin'. Jordan, more than a rapper, this a natural disaster. Boy, I'm meaner than Katrina mixed with Gina. Shut up, Cole. This is for back home, homes. What up, Bo? This is for them that played me. What up? Nah, I ain't mad, it's sad. You went from bad to real bad. Two kids that don't even know they real dad. Real sad, baby girl, I wish you still had it. Then maybe you could get a taste of living Billmatic. It's cold, still at it. Y'all be talking about the same and how I feel about it. That's why I don't respect that. take. I pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take. Hey, get on your job, little man. This ain't Saturday. We in two different lanes. You can't navigate. We in two different games. You playing patty cake. Brother, you're lame. Yeah, out of shape. My mind run a mile a minute. The sky's the limit. I'm so high, I'm diving in it. My ride just tinted. But it's just invented. The best out. Foolish pride to make you not admit it. Well, if this why you nodding with it? The hate in your blood can't stop your soul from vibing with it. Now you all conflicted. Cause my flows is wicked. And my sticker and all of y'all picking me cause they know a star when they see a star. Ain't even got a no here. Cheer up. You saved so many, you a hero. Medal of honor. I'm feeling on top like Pac when he with Madonna. Hey, this is before dishonor. Get arrested and forget to tell my mama. She got enough to stress about my gon' get me out. No criminal record, but I'm making criminal records. Isn't it ironic? Isn't it iconic? Jacket so expensive you wouldn't even try on it. But it fit me perfect, I purchase it if I want it. The city on my shoulders, so no girl you can't cry on it. When you make your list of the greatest, hey, am I on it? Maybe not yet, but I got the clock set it go tick tock. Game on lock, sun gon' shine, the rain won't stop. Oh no. If I should die before I wake, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take.
Yo. What's up? Yo, who the guys with the guys for Chicago? How do you get more upgrades available? How do you get more upgrades available? How do you get upgrades available?
Yo, I got next. I'm next. I got next game. Hey, yo, right here. I got next.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I gotta do what? You got. Wait, so I just do the games?
enter the building. I drink some, keep it in my poncho, light up like Castro, blow out from get-go, pro when I said go, roll like an afro, play like Ronaldo, hot like I'm death row, waiting, light as a pillow, down to my tiptoe, like a toe box pro. Alarms go off when I enter the building. YOLO? I don't even know anymore. What that even mean though? If you only live once, why we keep doing the same? Back home where I come from, we keep being born again and again and then again and again. That's why they invented come.
till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood, I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on. What you want? Step under the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city, yeah, I be. In the land is where you gon' find me. Courtside at the Q in the flow seat. Everybody in the team mean. Green bills, y'all know it's the green season. Catch me only at the shark scene. Whipping with the hot sauce like I'm street leaguing. And one though, on the flow going up though. 3 points to the dunk though. Me and Shug though. My city, been turned up on the jump though. Boy up on the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go putting on. Putting on. What you want?
I'm next. I got next game.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bill, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been with the sauce. Chef Curry with the pot, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with the boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio, every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my, oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. What's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't make me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you, then do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. Lovis Lee told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you're talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeting me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps of P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. How I was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed it yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
Down to the depth, no Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this, cause I stack my chips, I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll bring you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier, huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. Change with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I die by respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G-A-N-G. Hate on me cause we ain't leave the sea vacant. We taking the R.A.P. game to a new place. I swear that we got this tied like a shoelace for real. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing,